Hey, boys and girls, it's Ron Bass with another edition of The Ron Bass Show, your source for upcoming artists and their music. So today, joining me is Mr. Davin Hunley.
That's me.
Our executive producer for Soar High Records and our executive producer for Soar High Personal Development and The Ron Bass Show.
Lots of different
So
things.
before we get started on the music, sir, I want to just talk about a couple of musical things going on out there. Taylor Swift. So check this out, man. She's on track to earn $300 million
Whoa.
this year. I think you're talking about a gross of probably $600 million for her to earn that kind of net. I may have the numbers a little bit, wrong here, but you get the idea. She's filling stadiums up all over the world. Now, I say that to say this. That's super cool, and I have a lot of respect for anybody that can do things like that. She's well-deserved. She well deserves that. But I say to myself, I've been to a lot of big shows and a lot of small shows. I think if I were an artist, I would more enjoy playing smaller venues because you're closer to the crowd, right? And other artists have expressed that same sentiment.
Right.
I can't recall the particular names of the artists, but I've read many articles where many of the well-known and successful artists express that sentiment. So on the other side of the coin, I get where she's coming from, but man, I think when you've got that much money, you probably don't need any more money. And you can get more involved in, like I said, these smaller venues. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, now one other musical discussion, and then we'll get on to some of the new music that you want to share with everybody.
Yep.
I went to a karaoke bar the other night.
Okay.
Haven't done this maybe I've never done it. And I tell you what I found. I thought at first I was going to be like, this isn't going to be cool, but you know what? I was so surprised and so impressed with the environment. Everybody was having so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't realize it was going to be like that. So I just wanted to make mention of that, and had a really fun time. Hung out a little bit with everybody, got to dance a little bit, and just share some jokes. And it was just really fun experience. So next time you want to have some fun, go to a karaoke bar. I had no idea it was going to be music is the medicine.
Music is the medicine.
All right.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it. That was really cool. So, okay, Mr. Dabo, what are we going to talk about tonight? What group are we going to, what artist?
Okay.
What Soar High Records are we going to showcase tonight?
So we're going to showcase Nuck, actually. N-U-C-K.
N-U-C-K.
Nuck.
That's his stage name, right?
That is his stage name.
What is his real name?
His real name is Derek. He's going to beat me up for saying that.
Derek. That's interesting.
He's going to beat me up for saying that.
Oh, my God. Okay, so tell me a little bit about Nuck and his relationship with our company and how long he's been around and what he does on a daily basis, et cetera, et cetera.
So a couple things from Nuck. Nuck is a producer under me, one of my assistants, but he's also an artist. He originally signed on as an artist. I didn't know him.
When was that, a year ago? 10 months ago? Give or take?
It was probably like June, July. So it's probably almost been a year.
Okay.
It's probably because we moved into Tragedy to Triumph October 31st.
And Nuck is so quiet. I never even know he's in the room.
Yeah, Nuck is
he's super quiet.
Yes, super quiet.
Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
He's really talented. Super talented, super nice kid.
Yes.
We just shot a music video for one of the songs that I'm going to play tonight.
Cool.
It was featuring Z4Y, Zay, another young artist.
And what is Zay's real name?
Zay, it's just Z-A-Y.
Z-A-Y, that's his real name.
Yeah,
so that's his stage name as well.
Yeah, but it's Z4Y. The 4 is an A, like a capital A.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
There's a lot of, yeah.
Wow.
So
Nuck and Zay.
Yes, and Nuck, not only does he produce, he also he makes these just tracks. Sometimes he'll make the entire melody from scratch. He'll make the drums from scratch. He'll write it, record it himself.
I have a question for you when it comes to beats. So we're developing a new studio. We're building a studio, and we're going to have live instruments in the studio. How does that possibly play into beat making for? It's not considered beat making, is it? It's still beat making, but it's done with real live instruments versus computers.
Yeah.
So how does that work? For the hip hop genre, or is it even possible?
So
I see some hip hop artists with live instruments on stage sometimes.
Sometimes. So for me, I like live instrument sounds as a loop. So
oh, okay.
I'll for example, oh, excuse me, I got a burp. Oh, excuse me. So sometimes I'll have a buddy that will play guitar.
Okay.
Have him do a couple of different melodies, and I'll record it.
Oh, I see.
And then I'll freeze it, and then I can manipulate it however I want, and then build a beat around that.
I got you.
So
so it's cool. I mean, it's another way to make things happen.
Oh yeah. It is good. I like it.
Are we going to have some collabs between some of the hip hop guys and some of the country guys and the pop guys?
A lot. They were talking about that on Saturday.
What's happening in the music world when it comes to that sort of thing? More and more of that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Where different genres are coming together and playing together and creating new music together. And
there's there's songs like Rockstar. I could probably show you that one as well.
Okay.
It's by King Baby, Nomo, and 4 Times My Brother. And I'll pull that one up as well. But
you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah,
I'm just curious as a consumer as well as a business guy.
Mm-hmm. So there's always been like country rap.
Not always has it. No, that hasn't always been.
Not always, but
before you were born, there was nothing like that.
Well, we'll say
country was country.
Modern
rap was
music
rap.
and modern
R&B was R&B.
In modern westernized music, there has been a mixture of genres happening more today than ever. Like there was a whole album that came out recently that was a lot of rock, but it was hip hop.
Okay.
It was hip hop to its core. You could hear it.
How popular is this sort of thing?
Huge. It was a Lil Uzi that dropped it. Okay. Lil Uzi Vert, huge artist, and then Travis Scott is coming out this year. It's going to sound very, very 90s and 80s synths and basses. That's what he likes to use. Mike Dean is usually his engineer, and that's one of the greatest producers of all time. I mean, he is the synth god. We call him that in the producer community. So there is so much happening with music in today's age.
And how are we in that mix? Like
keeping up with everybody.
We're setting the pace in some ways.
In some ways, it's just we aren't getting the recognition for it yet. It just takes time.
But we are on the progressive side, on the inventive side.
The 3 songs that I picked out are all very, very different sounding, but they will all get you to okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, it just, again, it just depends on what genre you like. Okay. So a great example is my grandmother. She doesn't really listen to hip hop. She listens to 50s, 60s, 70s, oldies kind of sound.
Yes.
But sometimes I'll catch her at a basketball game or wherever, and they're playing hip hop or rap, and she's bobbing her head to the music. Yeah. She enjoys the beat.
Gotcha.
So it's fun to bring a lot of different generations and a lot of different sounds together.
I love it, man.
And make people again. Music is the medicine.
It brings people together.
I love it. I love it.
It's great.
So much.
Okay, so
you want me to play you one?
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
I'm anxious. I wait all day for this.
Here you go. There's those. All right, the first one is going to be called "Dance in the Sun."
Dance in the Sun.
And it's by just Nuck, just by himself.
Okay, by himself.
Ready?
Yep.
What? There we go.
Technical difficulties.
There it is.
Sunroof, peanut butter, wafer on the seat. I was riding with my piece, peanut butter on my feet. Running in the field, I ain't even grab my cleats. Couldn't get a meal, I was struggling for weeks, struggling for years, shedding all these tears. I can't even recall all this pain that I feel, but I just know it's here. Leading by example, I can never show no fear. Don't even say a word, cause you made it crystal clear. Survived another day, man, they hate it when I live. Running out of friends, cause I never forgive. I know it ain't good for my mental, but still I run away, I got issues for real. I won't make you understand it, comprehend it. You might try to take advantage. Don't be mad at me when I disappear and I vanish. Bitch, I'm out of space, I'm chilling on another planet. Sitting in the sun, baby, let me see the real you. Can you say that a little louder, I can't hear you. Turkey knock a nigga out cold with a igloo. Put my heart on froze, elemental. mental. I've been thinking about you. You say you want me, I doubt you. I've been having this little feeling lately. What about you? If you try to walk away from this, I won't allow you. I just wanna dance in the sun. I told him that my heart on the run. I'm just tryna have me some fun. Me and you, we under the sun. Keep going till it's said and it's done. Whoa, whoa. Lately I've been bottle drinking, calico. All this with no bread, shout out Michelangelo. Creative with my kids, I can decorate your hoe. Yeah, yeah. Dancing in the sun, baby, let me see the real you. Can you say that a little louder? I can't hear you. Turkey knock a nigga out cold with a igloo. Put my heart on froze, elemental. I've been thinking about you. You say you want me, I doubt you. I've been having this little feeling lately. What about you? If you try to walk away from this, I won't allow you. I just wanna dance in the sun. I told him that my heart on the run. I'm just tryna have me some
Yep.
Wow, that was really good.
Thank you.
That's just the whole thing.
Thank you. No, I want to say
the lyrics, the singing, the melody, the beat is just really, really cool. It was cool, and that's another example. I think what you're saying, how we're doing music that's just not average stuff. It's
right.
like I don't even know if you can say what that is. I mean, it's not like you can't put it in a category.
Yeah, it's like alternative, but there is already a genre that's alternative.
Okay,
so it's
okay.
like
it's alternative.
It's alternative hip hop. Alternative hip hop.
I gotcha. But that's super cool.
I agree.
And there's a lot of meaning there. There's a lot of that's deep.
And that's one of those songs that Nuck made by himself.
Wow.
You know, he sat there, picked out a loop or made the melody. I can't remember. I want to say he picked a loop out, and then he made the beat. And then he sat there and wrote it, and then he recorded himself.
Impressive.
I haven't mixed and mastered it yet. It's just
impressive.
Raw, you know.
Wow.
It's crazy. I love that. Man.
So what happens to a guy that's 18 or 19? What happens to him in 10 years? I mean, what?
Where is Nuck in 10 years?
Yeah, or 5 years, or 2 years, or 20 years. I mean, it's crazy.
He's one of the greatest producers alive.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I'd almost put him up there now, in my opinion.
Wow. That guy's got a lot of talent, man. You can just feel it.
I'm maybe biased in the sense of
you're not biased at all. I'm
being around him all the time.
I'm not a music guy. I mean, I'm not a music person, but when I hear that, I can just sense the heart that's in that. It's crazy.
It's the way he goes about making the music. You know,
he's super talented.
That's what I love about the producers that I have under me. They don't do it for anything besides the love of music.
Yeah, you can tell.
That's what we really want to do this for. We love music.
It's great.
We don't care about getting paid. We don't care about getting our name out there.
The recognition,
you know, that's fun and that comes with it.
Yeah, it
but
comes with it.
We want to make good music.
I love it.
That's all it comes down to. You want to run an ad?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What's our ad? Who's sponsoring us tonight?
America's Same Day Service.
Ah, okay.
That's the meat and potatoes. That's the parent company. Yeah. So we're in the home repair business. SameDayService.com on your website or on the internet.
On the interstate.
Yeah, in the interstate. Yeah. So when you pull that up, it'll say America's Same Day Service. And if we're in your city, we can run service calls for you. There's a place to place a work order. If we're not in your city, we're going to call you back and say, hey, we're not there yet, but we're trying to be everywhere. And we've been working at this for a lot of years. So it's been up and down. But regardless, if you're anywhere in Missouri, pretty much, we're just about all the major cities there. And we do heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical, appliance repair, handyman, a lot of stuff. In our home office in Springfield, Missouri, we do automotive repair. It's all mobile, so we come to you. At any rate, samedayservice.com, where one call does it all.
One call does it all.
And there's a jingle on there you can click on too. It's pretty cool. It's been around like 30 years, and it's a lot of fun to listen to. Old school.
You have the tape somewhere still?
I do. It's on the website.
But do you have the tape somewhere?
I do. The original tape is in my office.
Somewhere?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just somewhere.
I have it. It's going to be part of the museum.
Perfect. We have to glue it to the floor, so then somebody's going to try and pick it up, and
you can't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. So back to the music.
Next song.
Yeah, next song.
All right. The next song is No Cameraman. It's Nuck featuring Zay, featuring Z4Y, featuring Z4Y. And this is the song that we shot a music video to tonight.
Man, that's
so
right.
Funny story about this music video. Our guy Chance Bomb, shout out Chance. Chance is a great videographer. He was in town. He got blown off by another artist, and he said that he was going to offer a deal on a video shoot if somebody could hit him up. I called him immediately, and we worked it out. And
I love it.
We've got another video shoot, so fantastic. It was cool.
That's cool.
I'm excited. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Pull up like I'm flying to the scene with no cameraman. Brody sent a threat, we finna shut him down like Zimmerman. I move like a ghost cause I feel like an unforgiving man. You already know, but I got hella shooters on command. How the fuck I'm in the field but hit a nigga front of 3? We control the paint cause that's where all the fucking cheddar be. Money standing tall like Kevin D. My shit 7 feet. Sauce a nigga up, no recipe. We just let them meet. All up in Miami with my tool. We be clutching heat. Tweaking in the morning from the Rockets, little ass better sleep.
Feeling heavily off these drugs, this must how heavy be. Do not mess with me. Hello fried off hoodie recipe. I might have to go fucking on your moms. Oh yeah, she at the show. We can match for show. She a ratchet hoe, I'm finna tax for show. Bitch, fuck a rap cap. I just got a man from scamming Unky at his cash out. Nigga moving crazy, he be loafing on the snap map. Bitch, I'm serving stupid Unky holding down the crack trap. Get your bitch back, switch inside you niggas mix match. Rolling with the fucking soul stone and make my wrist flash. Shorty giving me intelligence, I gave her whiplash. I just sparked the wood up in the hall, I'm finna skip class. I just put $100-something in the gas tank. Told her I won't hit it from the back, little bitch, your ass stank. Chase don't wanna fuck with me, I ran off on my last bang. I have my zesty shooter pull up, get your dad yanked.
I move like a ghost cause I feel like an unforgiving man. You already know, but I got hella shooters on command. How the fuck I'm in the field but hit a nigga front of 3? We control the paint cause that's where all the fucking cheddar be. Money standing tall like Kevin D. My shit 7 feet. Sauce a nigga up, no recipe. We just let them meet. All up in Miami with my toilet. We be clutching heat. Tweaking in the morning from the Rockets, little ass back to sleep.
Man, that's crazy.
Thank you. Nuck made that beat as well.
Wow.
Nuck, so that is one of those beats that he didn't make a loop. You know, sometimes I'll pull in a loop.
Yes.
He made the melody from scratch.
Wow.
All just on the keyboard of the computer.
That's crazy.
And
such talent, man.
Yeah, and he's known how to do that for a long time. And like, I didn't know that until he came to work with us.
Wow.
And
how did he get involved with this?
You know, it's funny, actually through Malik. Through Nomo.
Wow.
Through Nomo.
So they were like friends, or they just
they were kind of like, they grew up with his little brother, with Dorian.
Okay.
And they rapped, and Malik knew, and he was like, "You guys should come through, meet the producer." And I was impressed with both of them as artists. DJ J-Fo, our other artist, they're brothers.
Yes.
So you know, it's just crazy how we have, again, a lot of opportunities have seemed to have fallen in our lap. We talked about concern and worry on the last podcast, and it's like, I was concerned that, you know, it was just going to be me and one artist for a long time.
That's interesting.
You know, and like, it's not really a concern, you know, it's fun to do that.
When we first started,
it's more fun to do it this way.
It was just one artist.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was like a big deal.
The concern was, I didn't think that we would grow at the pace that you and I wanted us to grow.
Right.
And now, look at where we're at now.
Busy.
We can't even control how fast we're going.
Busy.
Exactly, but a good thing.
It's a good thing.
You always ask when songs were made.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, Dance in the Sun was made back at Tragedy.
Wow.
It was made in the fall.
In the fall.
The beat was, and then I want to say the vocals were like a couple days after. We have not released it. It's just been kind of sitting in the vault. We're just waiting. You know, we're putting all these projects together. Nuck has 4 projects that he has that need to be finished and then mixed and mastered.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot, and then that's not including the 250 beats that he has or ideas that he has laid down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he makes
The
a lot of
numbers,
music.
so many numbers.
Lot of music. No Cameraman was actually made at our newest studio.
Okay.
That one, our new St. Louis Street location, and it was Nuck's first like beat there. It was just one night, and I was gone. And him and Zay just made it, and I was like, whoa, this is one of my favorite songs, like one of the best songs I've heard, period.
Whoa.
Not out of here, just period.
That's
I was like, that's crazy. And so that was the night that it really, like, everything started to turn around, and I was like, okay, these guys can definitely do stuff on their own, and I want them to, like, be independent artists under us, you know, like, creating their own thing, but still going through. It's like, I don't have to watch over them anymore as much as I used to.
They've graduated in some sense.
Yeah, in some sense, yeah. So it's really nice, and it's really cool to see them
but
grow.
you still got to keep your fingers in that pie.
Oh yeah, it's cool to see them grow and get out of their shell. We're at 21 minutes, so I want you to get your ad in before we play one last song.
Let's do another ad for how about our martial arts company?
Okay.
So if you happen to be in Springfield, Missouri, check out Same Day Jiu-Jitsu. We teach, obviously, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but we also teach wrestling and judo takedowns, and we also have an MMA class, so we teach boxing, striking, and also kickboxing. Tuesday and Thursday nights are probably the best nights because we have two different classes. One is the MMA class, and the other class is Jiu-Jitsu. So they're really busy nights, and we start at 7, usually go to about 9. Same Day Jiu-Jitsu. Springfield, Missouri, there's never a fee to come in and check it out. We give a couple free weeks if you do live in the area. If you just want to travel in, come through, and we don't charge anybody to come through and train. So we welcome everybody. We enjoy having people come in from all over the United States and hang out and train and have fun with us and learn and get some build new relationships. So Same Day Jiu-Jitsu, Springfield, Missouri. We have a Facebook page. I don't think we have a website, but
no, we can get that going.
Yeah,
for
that's cool.
We can
Our
figure it
Facebook
out.
page is like a website.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah,
almost.
so
sorry, we're always thinking about ways to
to grow and develop and make things better and for everybody. But martial arts is a really cool thing for anybody that wants to learn self-defense, as well as we have a sports side, have tournaments, and it's just really good for discipline and fitness and building confidence and having a lot of fun, and particularly for self-defense, because it's a crazy world out there, Davin. And it's going to get crazier, so it's always good to be able to know how to handle yourself if somebody wants to get crazy and try to hurt you.
I agree.
Okay, back to the music, sir.
Back to the music. This last song that I'm going to play for you is Rockstar.
Rockstar.
And it
Seems like I know that one.
And it is...
Or do I?
You don't.
I don't. Okay.
But you might. So
I can't keep up with it. It's too much music.
This is technically...
It's too much!
This is I want to say that this is 4-time song featuring King Baby and Nomo. I think that's how it started. So, all right, you ready?
I was born ready.
Born ready. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Here we go.
I like that beat. Let's go.
Bitch, we up now. And you know we finna rock out. Catch me backstage, coolin' smoking with my Glock out. They been on my dick ever since I dropped pop out. We been getting money, we ain't gotta spin the block now. What them niggas say? Oh, they tryna get hostile. Blick came with a switch, shut a little nigga light down. I don't give a fuck about who next because we right now. Pipe down, turn me way up and let it spike now. Bitch, I'm on, walking around, I'm stinking, kush me my cologne. Get it gone, no more through a pass, I caught it in the zone. Yeah, it's number 4, you say it 3 times, I come through your door. Bitch, get on the floor, run your pockets, give me all the dope. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, okay. Bitch, yeah. When I close my eyes, I can't help seeing things. I can't stop now. On stage, I rock out. Please, can you stop pestering just from my scalp? Start right, I ain't locked down. I've been down this road before, it don't lead nowhere. I know no more. Still I keep going with hope, I learn, I grow. Never really took the loss, cause my glass half full.
So that's more my cup of tea.
Yeah,
so,
crazy.
Yeah, I like
Crazy.
that fast pace. I like that's a really good song.
Thank you. I appreciate it. King Baby made that beat.
And it's there again. That's like alternative rap. It's different.
Very rocky. Very rocky.
Rockstar.
Like that's the.
But what's
chord
interesting is
progression.
how these guys are
Or melody.
tapping into that. Like unless you're directing these guys to
No,
do this,
they're just doing it.
They're just being creative. I think it's really fascinating that these young guys are tapping into this sort of thing. Like
Right.
they're recognizing that kind of opportunity, and they're good at it. I love this. This is so innovative to me.
I've always told them that we can't, like, being industry is a good thing. Industry sound. Having an industry sound is a good thing. You get noticed a little bit easier. But having that uniqueness and what sets us apart from others is what's going to get us the most
On a different
recognition.
quick note before we get out of here,
Yeah, we got 26.
the idea that you gave me a song where you took out all the cursing, and we're going to present that as a radio song on the radio side. But a song like this as well, to me, would be the same kind of opportunity. If you can clean a song like that up with no cursing, I can present that to the radio side. And I think you got the dark side, you got the radio. It's powerful.
I agree.
So I think a song like this would be really, really good for a radio song if it's cleaned up.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
It's great. It's just
the
great.
angles that I can work. Thank you.
I know you can figure it out.
I think so too.
But you don't want to get me too involved in this because I'll go crazy.
Oh, I know you'll want every song
I want
a
every
clean
song.
version.
Yeah, because I see the vision.
Yeah, and I
That's
appreciate
that's
it.
my part of it.
And that's a good thing. That's a good
my
thing.
end of it.
Without someone
I see
else
the marketing vision. I see
seeing
the
the
business
vision.
end of it.
Yeah. Without someone else seeing the vision, I couldn't do it.
It's crazy.
So
these guys are just over the top, man.
I know.
I love it. More to come.
Yeah, just wait. You wait.
Yeah.
We're in July of 2023. Imagine. I can't.
No, we can't imagine.
I've got August of 2025 in my head.
But you know what this really comes down to, Devin? It comes down to, we'll get out of here in a minute, but it comes down to this. Anybody that's really willing to pay their dues, work hard, never give up on themselves, hang in there no matter what's going on, whether it's good or bad, just stay on the course and stay consistent. You know what? Then this is the kind of stuff that will come in your life. A success that you can't put a price tag on.
Right.
You can't put a price tag on this kind of thing.
No, you can't. Never. I would. No.
At any rate, so much for all that. So, any closing thoughts? We'll get out of here.
Soar High Records.
Soar High Records.
SoarHighRecordsEntertainment.com.
SoarHighEntertainment.com.
Or yeah, Soar High Entertainment.
Soar High Records on our YouTube channel.
Spotify, Amazon.
Yep.
Apple Music.
Soar High Records, our YouTube channel. Soar High Records Facebook.
That's it.
SoarHighEntertainment.com website.
Lots of places. TikTok eventually.
Live shows all over the place. We're just booking shows right now.
All the time.
Stay tuned for that information.
Constantly.
You can always call us. Go to the website and you can always send us an email. You can call us and we're going to call you right back, or we're going to respond
We
to
got
the email.
45 seconds. So.
All right. So I say all that to say this: never give up on your dreams. Follow your heart, man. If you got an idea and a vision, I don't care what the odds are.
Run with it.
Just run with it, man. Pursue your goals. Never give up. Stay the course. It doesn't matter if it's difficult. In fact, it's probably better if it is difficult, because when you get some success under your belt, you'll appreciate it so much more. I always tell people all the time, I'd rather struggle and have things easy. It's hard, but the satisfaction when you've accomplished it's priceless.
I agree.
So just remember, music is the medicine. So until next time.
Music is the medicine. Stay positive.
Peace out.
Much love.